Tensions are rising in the Middle East after Iran issued a warning that ships passing through the Strait of Hormuz could be attacked. The warning has raised serious concerns about global energy security and the stability of international oil markets. The Strait of Hormuz is one of the most critical maritime routes in the world. At its narrowest point, it is only about 30 kilometers wide and lies between Iran and Oman. Despite its small size, this waterway carries around 20% of the world's oil supply. Every day, nearly 20 million barrels of oil pass through the strait, transported by thousands of tankers traveling between the Middle East and global markets. Major oil exporters that rely on this route include Saudi Arabia, Iraq, the United Arab Emirates, Kuwait, and Qatar. Most of the oil shipped through the strait is destined for Asia, particularly China, India, Japan, and South Korea, making these economies especially vulnerable to any disruption. The situation has become more alarming after reports that an oil tanker was attacked in the region. According to Oman's Maritime Security Center, the incident left 4 crew members injured, and another vessel near Muscat was reportedly struck by an unknown projectile. Following these incidents, international shipping organizations have declared the area a high-risk maritime zone. Under maritime safety rules, ship crews are allowed to refuse sailing through dangerous waters. As a result, reports suggest that more than 100 ships have already refused to transit the Strait of Hormuz due to safety concerns. From a legal perspective, the Strait of Hormuz is considered an international navigation strait. Under international law, including the United Nations Convention on the Law of the Sea, all vessels have the right to transit through it. This means no country can legally block passage. However, in reality, security conditions and military power often determine what actually happens on the water. Experts warn that if the strait were blocked for several weeks, the consequences could be severe. Global oil prices could surge, potentially rising above $100 per barrel. Because oil prices are set by global markets, even countries that do not import oil directly through Hormuz could still face higher fuel costs. Higher oil prices would quickly affect everyday life around the world. Transportation costs would increase, airlines could raise ticket prices, shipping and logistics would become more expensive, and manufacturers might face higher production costs. Eventually, this could lead to higher prices for food, consumer goods, and basic services. One of the biggest challenges right now is insurance. Tankers often carry cargo worth hundreds of millions of dollars. Without insurance coverage, shipping companies are reluctant to send their vessels through a high-risk conflict zone. The United States has said it could provide naval protection for commercial ships and possibly financial guarantees to help keep trade flowing. However, alternative routes are limited. Shipping oil around Africa would take much longer, and existing pipelines in the region